Randy Moss. Brady gonna go deep for Moss. Revis is there and picked it off. And is brought down by Moss back at the 16-yard line. Brady looks right, throws, complete the Falk out of the backfield to the 7th. Brady, sideline for Moss, incomplete. Darrelle Revis.
Because again, the only two occupants were side by side. And that, you can see that Tom Brady tried to go to the...
Brady on the move, being chased, throws, incomplete, intended for Moss on the near sideline, and Revis was right there.
Randy Moss again, not getting any separation at all from Darrelle Revis. There it is to the left.
Collins just got rid of it, and incomplete. Just engaged the intended receiver.
How can you play any better than Darrelle Revis? Is he's working against Justin Gage. Watch how he's going to come around with the right arm, get it in there, and make contact with...
Collins with time. Throws this side, and it's out of bounds. Intended for Britt.
Well,
Collins, incomplete. Washington, the intended receiver, Revis.
Rare. Whether it's on Britt, Gage, or this time Washington. Now, Darrelle Revis, he didn't know where the...
Terry Collins got rid of it. In and out of the hands of Justin Gage. Darrelle
getting mentions in that category.
Reggie Bush. Bush bouncing outside. Trying to turn the corner. This time, upended by Darrelle Revis, number 24. Brady, under pressure, got rid of it, and over the middle, complete. Knocked down by Darrelle Revis. That pass intended for Closton. Stops the clock with 50. Breeze on first down. Pump fake. Throw it. Incomplete. Almost. A pretty good catch on the near side.
You're putting it to where the receiver makes the adjustment back because of the cover of Darrelle Revis. And just a beautiful throw, but Colston.
Backfield on 3rd and 8. Breeze over the middle. Knocked down. Incomplete. Darrelle Revis with the play. Breeze going to throw. Has time. Throws far sideline. Oh, almost picked off. Darrelle Revis was there. Lots of Jets coming. Ricky Williams got a ton of room to run. There goes Ricky. Kicks it into another gear. Ricky Williams at the 30. Chased down by Revis. As the ball comes out, Ricky's down at the 17-yard line.
He can tackle, but this guy finishes plays. Take a look at him. Turn his back and run down Ricky Williams and save a touchdown and make the tackle. This guy, Darrelle Revis, does it all.
Good. Next Raiders possession. Russell to the end zone. Darrelle Revis picks it. This corner can play.
Oh, that's a great play.
So with
Green, 3rd down and 8. Penny's looking for him, and it's over his head.
Because when you go to this left side, Revis, look at this. He gauges the break of Ted Ginn.
With Henny. Down the middle and over the head. Fasano had a play on it. Revis.
And he is. Gerard throws underneath, incomplete. Intended for Sims Walker. Long Gerard. Incomplete. Sims Walker, the intended receiver, and Darrelle Revis was right there for the
Randy Moss today. 3rd and 3. And up top, Brady goes, and that was in the hands of Moss. And Revis,
but it's one-on-one coverage to the outside. Tom Brady makes a good throw, trying to throw it behind the receiver, but Darrelle Revis, what reactions? Turns.
On the sideline, and that's Revis knocking it away. Interesting matchup. They look for stand back. That was Revis knocking.
Slant intended for Steve Smith is batted away by. Intercepted. It looked like it hit a receiver in the back. Darrelle Revis will go the distance for a touchdown. Play fake to Stewart and looking for Steve Smith. And there again is Darrelle Revis.
Been good.
On a 2nd and 8. Fitzpatrick looking for T.O. and he can't make the catch with Revis right there.
But that's a great example of what Fitzpatrick.
For the Jets, it's Pro Bowl, it's all pro, it's everything. Look at what he's done against some of the best receivers, starting in week 1 in Houston against Andre Johnson.
Well, and Andre Johnson and all,
Fitzpatrick nearly intercepted by Revis, intended for Owens. Night football. Fitzpatrick,
a lot of time.
With time, looking for Owens, well covered, and Revis nearly had the interception.
T.O. can't stop like that. He's got.
Fitzpatrick threw it late. Revis nearly had the pick, intended for Josh Reed.
Well, he was just sitting back.
Fitzpatrick trying to find Owens, intercepted by Darrelle Revis. His 5th of the season.
Take the handoff. Freeman. Bootleg. Long toss. Knocked up in the air and incomplete. Revis was over there. A dime package for the Jets. And Freeman incomplete. Thought they might have their first down of the day. Antonio Bryant downs for Tampa Bay. Shotgun formation. Freeman throwing. Sideline. Incomplete.
It's designed to be a back shoulder throw to Brian Clark, and they do a nice job. But watch the adjustment here. Right there at the end, he gets that left hand in there. A lot of cornerback.
And the Bucs offense. Rush is coming. Freeman gets rid of it. And the coverage there against Brian Clark. And it's that guy again. In this 4th quarter. From the back. Freeman. Intercepted. It's Darrelle Revis. Revis in the Tampa Bay territory. Down the sideline. Revis stumbling. He's in. Or is he? Out of bounds.
Why not go after one of those guys?
Pressure. And nearly a pick. Revis almost had his 2nd.
Or the communication absolutely horrible.
Here comes the pressure on Ryan. And tipped away by Revis. Intended for Roddy White.
And he got some great help from his friends because there was plenty of pressure on Matt Ryan, who had to unload it early. But is Darrelle Revis the target?
From the 14. Pass nearly intercepted. And it was Revis who got a hand on it, and then
sometimes you don't take advantage of it the right way.
Flea flicker, and here is Ryan's pass, and Roddy White, and Darrelle Revis was back there again. Ryan fires, nearly intercepted by Revis.
Conversation on the field prior to the snap. Manning up the sideline, incomplete. Wayne, the intended receiver, Revis shadowing.
Well, and Peyton did. You just watch this. You can't do it. You get the little jam, and then there you're just talk about shoulder to shoulder and right. Where's Peyton Manning going to throw the football? Anywhere that Reggie Wayne could have made have changed.
Painter throws. Nice play defensively on this side of the field by Darrelle Revis.
9. Palmer steps up to avoid the heat and then throws into the wing for Ocho Cinco, and it is incomplete. He's covered by Darrelle Revis.
He has been number 3.
2nd and 1. And for Ocho Cinco, and he gets blanketed by Revis.
Well, and what makes him a defensive MVP candidate in my mind is the fact that he has been doing this all season long. He has taken the premier wide receivers in the NFL and done this to all of them. There has not been a big day against him all season long.
To go now in the half. Chris talking about wide receivers shut down by Revis, and he did it to Andre Johnson, twice to Moss, and twice to Owens, and it's an all-star cast up there of wide receiver names, and Mr. Revis has not allowed any of them to gain more than 35.
Jets coming with a blitz. Bengals pick it up, but the pass is picked off by Revis. Revis with his 7th interception, 6 in the regular season, now 1 here. And Revis trying to pick up blockers, finally ridden down short of the 45-yard line of New York by JP.
See if it works today.
2nd and 11. They fake the end around, and he whips it sidearm to Tomlinson, and Revis read that one out. And that was intended for Legadou Nane, and it was Revis who made the play, preventing the first down.
It's a good throw. It's a good route. It's going to come back underneath. Saw this in practice. Great defensive backs. They can play the football.
Minute warning to play with. Way down the field, and Revis had the best play on that, as it turns out. Running stride for stride with Vincent Jackson.
Think about covering these speedy. This guy fast and big. Good release by Vincent Jackson. But here's what you like. Who's the first one to spot the football in the air? 24, Revis. He sees it before Jackson does. He has a better chance to react and go get it.
And 8. Bart Scott was coming after him, and the pass incomplete as Revis denied it and takes off running with it.
Well, they're calling it a catch and a fumble.
Just going the other way.
Yeah, but that vest doesn't have stripes.
The ruling on the field is that the pass is intercepted. The ball was loose and never hit the ground.
How about that?
Great time. Pass too high for Reggie Wayne. Fakes to a dive. Plants the feet and throws in the area of Wayne, who wanted a flag. Revis on the coverage.
Tripping on the outside, bottom of your screen. Revis against Reggie Wayne. Oh, that is unbelievable coverage. The fans don't even have the heart to boo either. They go, yeah, it was pretty good.
You can't blanket a guy.